I've got my beautiful looking Echo Timberwolf chainsaw here. This is the CS590 model, and I just wanted to point out that this thing really holds up. I go through 9 or 10 cord of wood every single year, and this is my only chainsaw. This is what I use for everything. It's light enough to move around and get around some of these big trees, cutting branches and trims and stuff. But it's got the power to hold up to some of this stuff that I get. You know, this back here is softwood. This is basswood to the top left over here. You know, there's a couple of big chunks in here, but this thing just glides right through that. You know, that's not any harder than pine really. But where this really holds up is here. You can see that sometimes I gotta get into these vertical cuts. And you know, my dad and his friends, they have these expensive like really expensive chainsaws, and I'm keeping right up, especially cutting some of these vertical ones where they just don't want to get into them. So sometimes it just makes more sense to drop a vertical cut down on some of these gnarly pieces so I can save my back on the splitter. But that's where this thing really helps out, because I really give it a work every single year with 10 cord. And I got it about 4 years ago, and I haven't had a problem with it since. I'm really happy with this.